Hello, this is Cultivating Organic. Today's recipe is going to be turkey burger. Now, this is a turkey breast and thigh which I ground up, and we are going to be using some onions, bell peppers, salt of course, garlic. I could have used fresh garlic, but since this is ground meat, I decided that the garlic powder would distribute a lot better. And this is an optional ingredients, which is a mixture of herbs and spice and paprika and pardon me, I asked my husband to give me a sprig of rosemary from the garden, and he brought me this whole branch. But we're going to be using just probably half a teaspoon of this. It smells so good. Okay, so I have the onion and the bell pepper and rosemary. This one was not chopped, so let's get that out there just in case somebody might get a big bite of rosemary. So, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I always get sidetracked. Okay, this is the mixture of onion, bell pepper, and rosemary, which I chopped in this food chopper. I don't normally use this, but I'm just trying to speed up my process today. So we have that there. Now we are also going to add, let me just go ahead and open this. And as you know, I don't normally measure, but it makes it a lot easier for the viewer. I know if they could have some kind of measurement. So this is about a half a teaspoonful of paprika. Okay. And in this house, I make an effort to be generous with garlic. Okay, 1 teaspoon of garlic. And 1 teaspoon of this herb and spice mixture. This have a little kick to it. Okay, so and okay, let me give you a good idea of what's inside this herb mixture. This got onion, black pepper, parsley, celery seed, basil, bay, marjoram, oregano, thyme, cumin, and savory, which I've never used before, mustard, cayenne pepper. There goes the kick for you, is the cayenne pepper, rosemary, which of course we added some fresh one in here, or coriander. And since it's very lean, we want to put a little bit of oil in the frying pan or the skillet. I have about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil in here, and I basically cook with light olive oil. And we'll make a nice patty out of this mixture. And there it is. We have 4 patties in there. We're going to cook it in medium to medium low, and I'm going to put a lid on it to make sure it's cooked through. Okay, let me go ahead and wash my hand. Okay, while this is cooking, let me put this on medium. This is in between 4 and 5. So while that's cooking, I have a mixture here of 1 tablespoon of flour, probably a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and equal amount of pepper. What I'm going to do is add 3/4 cup of water in here. And what I'm going to do with this is create like a gravy, because if you're going to make a burger out of this, you could eliminate it and you can still do this. Make your burger really nice and saucy. And another thing I'm going to add to this mixture of flour, salt and pepper is a little bit of this Worcestershire sauce, probably about a teaspoon, to add richness to the gravy. I want this to be a substantial meal for lunch, since my husband is coming home for lunch. And you know, we have the tendency to press on it, which I do, but I have to control myself from doing that, because if I do, then all that meat juices will just squish out of it and we might wind up with dry burger. Okay, I'm going to let this cook thoroughly, and like I said, you can also create a gravy for that and serve that as a complete meal for the day. And you could also make a burger for a snack or light lunch. Okay, if you noticed, there is one burger missing. Okay, it is now cooked through, and here's my mixture of flour, Worcestershire sauce, salt and pepper. Let me show you what this is. Here they are. Here it is. Okay, I'm going ahead to add this in here and let it simmer until it's ready to be served. What I'm creating here is for this burger or patties to create some kind of gravy, and I will be serving it with some vegetable side dish for lunch. So there you see, the gravy is thickening. I want it to come to a full boil so that I know that the gravy is going to cook evenly. And there it is. Now give this patty a flip. Here we are. And I'm going to cover this, leave it there, and I am going to put my stove on simmer. If you're wondering what happened to that missing patties, here it is. Of course, this is my homemade bun, and you could dress this in any way you want. Lettuce, tomato, cheese. To me, I prefer it just like this, with a little bit of lettuce on the side. Okay, so here's the fourth patty. For a quick stir fry to go with that turkey burger, we are going to stir fry some green beans, carrots, and mushrooms. So let me go ahead and put that in there. We're just going to saute the garlic and olive oil, and so we're going to add our green beans, mushroom, and just dump everything in there. And okay. Now going to sprinkle a little bit of salt. And about a little less than half a cup of chicken broth, which I made last night. This is just so it will give, pardon the noise. This is to give it enough liquid to cook the vegetable nice and quick. I got that on high, and I'm going to cover it and let that boil briskly. And it's boiling briskly now, so I'm going to take the lid off. That way the liquid could evaporate, and we'll give it a little bit of, oh, pardon me, I just noticed that my camera is not focused the right way. Let me try and bring you closer. So that's cracked pepper. I'm going to add a little more salt, about half a teaspoon. That's just to season it. Season it the way you want to. So for this Thanksgiving, and you want something different, here they are. This is actually my husband's favorite turkey recipe. Turkey burger and turkey patties with gravy and stir fry on the side. And I guarantee you, this is one of my best turkey dish or turkey recipe. Or maybe I should say two of my best. So, turkey burger and patties with gravy and stir-fried vegetables as a side dish. Naturally, I have fresh baked bread, which I use one of it for the burger, to go and round off this plate of turkey patties and stir-fried vegetable. So I hope you try this recipe, and I promise you, you'll enjoy it. Thank you for watching.